The fluorescent lights of Mr. Pickle's classroom hummed, a monotonous soundtrack to my impending doom. Another Monday, another soul-crushing algebra test looming. I glanced at my friend Alex's panicked expression across the digital desk. We were trapped, not just in Mr. Pickle's suffocatingly boring lesson, but in a virtual prison of his own design. He'd rigged the entire school simulation with puzzles and traps, a digital dungeon master with a penchant for pickles and pointless equations. The thought of another hour of quadratic formulas felt like a life sentence. Escape seemed impossible. Mr. Pickle's sadistic grin was plastered across the main menu screen, a constant reminder of our predicament. But Alex, ever the optimist, whispered something about a secret passage hidden behind the trophy case. Hope, fragile as it was, flickered. Could we really escape Mr. Pickle's clutches? The trophy case shimmered, almost mocking our desperate efforts. Dust motes danced in the virtual sunlight streaming through the digital windows. Alex tapped and clicked, his avatar's frantic movements mirroring our own anxiety. Then, a subtle click. A hidden panel slid open, revealing a narrow passage leading down into the digital depths. The air crackled with a mixture of fear and exhilaration. We slipped into the darkness, leaving behind the tyranny of algebra and the omnipresent threat of Mr. Pickle's pickle-related punishments. This was it, our chance at freedom. Each step felt monumental, a victory against the odds. The path was dark, twisting, filled with unknown dangers, but the thought of fresh air and a break from equations spurred us on. The corridor was a labyrinth of shadows and flickering lights, every corner seeming to conceal a new challenge. The silence was broken only by the occasional creak of the digital floorboards under our avatar's feet. We were navigating a treacherous path, each step a test of nerve and skill. Alex, ever resourceful, navigated the digital maze with practiced ease, while I followed closely behind, my heart pounding a frantic rhythm in my chest. We solved a series of cryptic puzzles, rearranging misplaced books, deciphering coded messages left by previous escapees. The pressure was intense. Each solved puzzle brought us a little closer to the light at the end of the corridor, a light representing hope and freedom. The laser grid loomed before us, a deadly maze of emerald beams cutting through the darkness. One wrong move, and we'd be instantly zapped back to the dreaded algebra class. This was far more stressful than any real-world pop quiz. This time, it was my turn to take the lead. Years of playing puzzle games paid off as I meticulously charted a path through the crisscrossing beams, guiding Alex carefully behind me. The tension was palpable. Every twitch of the mouse felt like it could trigger a catastrophic failure. Finally, after what seemed like an eternity, we slipped through the final beam, our hearts hammering against our ribs. Success was sweet, if terrifying. A heavy, metallic door blocked our path, guarded by a complex keypad. Numbers danced before our eyes, a maddening sequence seemingly devoid of logic. Alex, ever the codebreaker, began to study the cryptic symbols etched into the surrounding walls. We deciphered hidden clues within the classroom's decoration, a pattern in the hanging posters, the arrangement of the digital desks, even the odd placement of the digital plants. It was like solving a real-life mystery, but with far higher stakes. Slowly, painstakingly, the solution emerged. A sequence of numbers representing a crucial date in school history. We punched in the code, and with a satisfying clunk, the door swung open. We stepped into a vast, subterranean chamber, a hidden world beneath the seemingly mundane halls of Mr. Pickle's school. It was a secret underground library, stacks upon stacks of digitally rendered books, their titles hinting at hidden knowledge and forgotten lore. The sheer scale of the place was breathtaking. It felt like stepping into a forgotten realm. We found ourselves in a digital wonderland, a place far removed from the tyranny of algebra and endless pop quizzes. The vastness of this hidden world was a testament to the creative depth of the Roblox game, and the relief of finding this secret space was almost overwhelming. At the heart of the chamber, bathed in an eerie glow, stood Mr. Pickle himself. His digital avatar looming larger than life, a grotesque caricature of his real-world counterpart. He wasn't pleased to see us. His digital pickle-shaped scepter glowed ominously. It was a final showdown, the culmination of our perilous journey. This wasn't just about escaping school. It was about conquering the oppressive force that had held us captive. We knew we had to act quickly. Our escape depended on it. Every fiber of our being screamed for the sweet taste of freedom. A flurry of frantic clicking and strategic maneuvering ensued. We dodged his digital pickle bombs, solved his final riddles, and outwitted his devious traps. It felt like a desperate dance with digital death, the outcome hanging precariously in the balance. With a final, triumphant click, we triggered the escape sequence. The walls around us shimmered, dissolving into a swirling vortex of pixels. We burst from the virtual school and were free at last. The sweet taste of victory was intense. We had outsmarted Mr. Pickle's game. The digital sun shone brightly as we emerged from the swirling vortex, blinking in the sudden brightness. We laughed, relieved and exhilarated, our digital avatars celebrating our incredible escape. The weight of Mr. Pickle's digital tyranny lifted from our shoulders. We had faced our fears, solved the impossible, and emerged victorious. The experience had been both terrifying and exhilarating, a testament to the immersive power of Roblox and the thrill of collaborative problem-solving. It was a story we would tell for years to come, a tale of courage, ingenuity, and the ultimate triumph over digital pickles. The memory of that escape lingers, a reminder that even the most daunting challenges can be overcome with teamwork and a healthy dose of determination. We had not only escaped Mr. Pickle's clutches, but also discovered a hidden strength within ourselves. And as for Mr. Pickle, well, let's just say he'll think twice before attempting to trap us in his digital dungeons again. The game, however, will remain a challenge we are ready to face again.